Oh my god, bruv. Oh my god, bruv. It is 4:19 in the AM. I'm just, you know, being homeless over here. No, I'm not gonna joke about that. If I had to be homeless though and live on the street, this whole plaza area, there's like lots of space. Just get like a little sleeping bag. There's like the awning. And just, fuck, I don't know. If you can't sleep standing up with the sleeping bag, then I guess try to find a... So you could even sleep over here. There's an umbrella. You could go under here like that. I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit. They're seriously gonna fucking call the cops on me for being homeless. I'm not homeless, but they're gonna be like, Dad, there's this homeless guy. They hate homeless people out here. I see them all the time sleeping in doorways and stuff, or sleeping in a driveway. I don't do anything. I just, you know. I'm not gonna call the cops just because they're homeless. If they had more shelters, if they had more programs to rehab homeless people and get them fucking help, because not all of them are addicts, we wouldn't have such a fucking problem. Hell, if UDOT wasn't coming around bulldozing fucking entire streets, neighborhoods, and houses, we wouldn't have homeless problem. It's much nicer. It's much nicer down here. When does school start? If I was homeless, I'd hate to fall asleep and then be woken up because there's kids running around screaming, or there's a kid down here shining his light in my face. See, there's like a bright fucking light right there. It's not a police light. I think it's attached to that building. It's really fucking annoying. It almost looks like it's a searchlight, but it's not. It's way brighter and it's flickering more. Like, not flickering, but like it's moving more than what you can see in the footage. Where is that? Because that's the Maverick we came from. Right there, that's the Maverick. The other Maverick is up there. I literally have nothing going on. I'm supposed to be taking classes starting soon. Online classes for training, so I can make some real fucking money. But I need to do some more research first before I delve into it, because I need to know. I want to be one and done. I mean, I suppose I can go and take all the classes if I wanted to, but I want to make sure I know which fields I want to go into, like what's going to work best for me and what I'm going to be the best at, because I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste their time, and what I'm going to be the most successful at, because I can do 2 different things if I need to. What I really hate, and this is going to sound random as fuck, what I really hate is when people say like, oh, you turned 40, that's like the end. It's like the end. No, it's fucking not. I'm 39. This time next year I'll be 40. And I feel, right now, I feel optimism. A lot of it is, some of it is probably a pipe dream, some of it's wishful thinking. A lot of it is just based on me putting my feet to the pavement and just fucking burning the midnight oil. Literally, that's it. My only roadblock is my ADHD. And people who don't want to believe that, you probably don't have any kind of, like I do have a mental problem. ADHD is a mental emotional problem. And OCD can affect that. It does. It complicates it. PTSD, I looked it up. I did my research. Okay, I'm not an expert. I didn't even have to look it up to know. Because all these things hinge off of one another. They lean on one another. You have one big mess of nerves. And see, when I moved, I wanted to have my computer out in the open. And I know people are like thinking, like, why? Are you like an offender? Because a lot of people, offenders won't even be allowed to have computers. They won't be allowed to have internet. They won't be allowed to live somewhere with internet, or they won't be able to have that. Period. I've known in some cases, if it was a group home scenario or something, they'd have a public computer anyway, which would be out in like the den or the open room or whatever you call it, the gathering room, the living room. I'm not an offender, I'm not a criminal, I'm just saying I wanted to have my computer out in the open so when I'm out there I'm working. So when I'm in my room, I'm either going to go to sleep or, which then that's like, well, take the TV out of your room, take the video games, take everything except your fucking bed and your clothes out of your room, because you're going to be distracted anyway. Because you'll have the TV on and then you'll be like suddenly interested in shit on MeTV that you haven't been interested in years since having it. Because your ADHD, you'll finally be like, oh, what's this show? Instead of doing your training on your computer, because you're doing it from home. Because fuck riding the bus every day, and fuck, like, yeah. It's still raining, but it's like hardly anything. It's really the wind that I was worried about. See, that's a great little shelter. So hey, homeless folk, if you're watching this video, if you're at a computer, if you're on your phone and you see this video, that's a very good, helpful spot.